Man's greatest fear comes from the unknown. Faced with nanites that can repair wounds, Special Forces soldiers shoot at each other en masse. But soon their wounds began to heal themselves. They stood up as if nothing had happened. The Joes rushed back into the tunnel. One of the nanites came after them, unaware of the copper netting that had been set up around the corner to cut off the network. And so the military caught one of the nanites. They were going to get the source code from his body, so that Marx could write a virus to destroy the nanomolecules. With such advanced technology, why destroy it? Because now the artificial intelligence program will. It's evolved to an uncontrollable stage. The nanomolecules he created were dispersed all over the globe. As long as it's connected to the internet, he can control any object through these molecules to become the new master of the world.
I can't fight them.
I gotta fight them. We're gonna transcend them.
Seeing that her husband Will had lost his mind, Evelyn drove off into the night to a small hotel in the suburbs. Early the next morning, mysterious men in protective suits burst through the door and took her away. After meeting the FBI, only then did she realize the seriousness of the situation. Max then took a small amount of rainwater. Under a microscope, you could see it had been covered in Will's nanomolecules. Thinking back to Will's speech a month earlier, it was easy to guess that Will wanted to be the new god.
So, you want to create a god?
Isn't that what man has always done?
It was only when Evelyn came to her senses, she decided to inject the virus into her body, and then upload her consciousness when she returned to Will. This would have destroyed the entire intelligence system. The price was that she would die with him. But for the moment, it was the only way out. Soon Evelyn arrived at the base. The military were arming themselves in a town not far away. It was then that Morgan noticed that Will had broken away from the computer. He had become a physical nanite. Excited, Evelyn hugged Will tightly. The military mistakenly thought the plan had failed. The attack was launched early. In the process, Evelyn was hit by a cannonball. Enraged, Will took control of the town's nanites and attacked. The army was cornered. On the other side, Evelyn was dying, even though he knew he would die if he regained consciousness. But for love, Will chose to save Evelyn. After uploading his consciousness, Evelyn saw the purified factory through the nanomolecules. A regenerated forest with water so pure it could be drunk. It turns out Will wasn't controlling the world. He was saving him. It wasn't Will's dream in the first place. It was a thoughtless comment made by Evelyn inadvertently.
To heal the planet and build a better future for all of us.
Eventually, the two men made up. When Max arrived to see two cold bodies lying on the bed. And that's not the end of the story. A few years later, people stopped using internet tools. Global technology had deteriorated. And when Max arrived in the back garden that Will had built for Evelyn, a drop of water falling from a sunflower had slowly purified the sewage in the broken jar. Here the film comes to an abrupt end. What is this ending? Did you get it?